Hello and welcome back to VirTex Wines. This is Dennis with another tasting we're going to do. As I said in previous videos, we are going to specialize in Virginia and Texas wines, hence the name. Of course, wine is good everywhere, but we're concentrating on those two incredible areas. And today, this one is no stranger to me, but we're going to be tasting this Pearmund Cellars Cabernet Franc. It is the 2020 from Silver Creek Vineyards, the grapes. If I'm not mistaken, the previous vintage, 2019, said they came from Toll House Vineyards, if I remember right. It was very good, as is this one. Let's see if we can get the cork off real quick. Now, Pearmund Cellars is one of three wineries owned by Chris Pearmund. He owns Pearmund Cellars, Effingham, which is close to my house and one of my favorites, one of the two that I'm a wine club member of. There are many great wineries in Virginia and Texas that I would love to be, but can't afford to do all of them. So anyhow, this is the Pearmund Cellars. He also owns Vint Hill Vineyards. They're all in Northern Virginia. Effingham's in Nokesville, and Broad Run is where you'll find Pearmund Cellars and Vint Hill, kind of over near Manassas area, if you're familiar with Virginia. Anyhow, as I said, this is one I am very familiar with. I actually get this a lot. It is a very good wine. Let's see what we got here. Well, it is a very pale red. As you may or may not know, the Cabernet Franc is not a dark red, although it's one of the parents of Cabernet Sauvignon, along with Sauvignon Blanc. If you held this up, in fact, I was at a party Saturday, we compared this wine to a Cabernet Sauvignon from Chile, and the colors couldn't be any different, and just the redness of it. This one I would say is kind of like a pale burgundy maybe. I probably don't have enough light. I would say light to medium body, which is about right for a Cabernet Franc. It's just, wow. It's beautiful, I'm getting right away. Just black cherry. Some wood in there, I'd say kind of almost like pencil shavings. And a little bit of minerality. It just smells delicious. Wow. I wish you could be here for this, but let's see what it tastes like. Wow. Very fruity, a little tart. It's not, wow, there's a little complexity to it. The taste is not quite the same as what you would expect after smelling it. It's not in a bad way. Wow. I'm picking up like a tart cherry, maybe I don't know what kind of fruit I'm tasting at all. Just lots of different red fruits, not super dark fruits. I would say maybe there's a little bit of plum, not a dark, overly ripe plum, but one that maybe not quite there yet, ripeness. It's just a very pleasant, very pleasant bottle of wine. As I said, Pearmund Cellars Cabernet Franc 2020, Silver Creek Vineyards. I have tried to find out where Silver Creek Vineyards is. It's not very easy to find. I think it might be in Nelson County. There's an orchard down there that has fruits and they say wine grapes, which is just south of Charlottesville. But wherever it is, they have some good grapes. And so did the Toll House Vineyards, which was his 2019. There is a little bit of a little bite to it. For those of you watching that are in Texas and familiar with Texas wines, you know what I'm talking about with that little bite at the end. This is not super tannic. But it's just got that little bit of pepper that hits you at the end. Just an amazing wine. And the alcohol, if anybody's interested, is 13.5%. And it's just an incredible bottle of wine, and I would highly recommend it to anyone. I'll give you another quick look before I say goodnight. And I am going to continue on with this, but I'm going to have to leave you. Please subscribe to my channel. We're going to have a lot more coming up with Texas and Virginia wines. Right now, I don't have very many Texas wines in the inventory, but it's growing, so we're going to get to some of those here in the next couple of videos. Once again, please subscribe to my channel. Look for us on Facebook. I'm trying to get on Instagram. And we'll see you next time. Have a good night.